Hey there, welcome back to Holytalks. Today we're diving into something totally unpredictable, a sequel. Yep, it looks like Ready or Not 2 is officially happening. But honestly, are we even surprised at this point? Hollywood just can't resist milking the success of a great movie until there's nothing but a dried up sequel husk left. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Ready or Not was a blast. It nailed that perfect blend of comedy and horror, or technically slasher and comedy. But you know what? Slasher's just horror with a bad temper, so we're sticking with comedy horror. It took a concept we've seen before and gave it a fresh, gory twist. And FYI, I'm a huge horror slasher fan, so don't cancel me. It was just a joke. But enough fanboying. This isn't a Ready or Not review. No, we're here for the sequel and to ask all the important questions. Like, who's back for round 2? Who's behind the camera? Will this even be a sequel? Or will they pull a prequel but not really on us? Plot details? Yeah, we'll get to that. Before we dive into all the juicy stuff, though, here's my tiny, totally non-annoying request. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with my latest videos. I promise no endless sequels here. Alright, let's kick things off with the cast and crew details, because let's face it, that's what everyone's curious about first. Samara Weaving is confirmed to be returning. Now hold up. Before you get too excited, we don't actually know if she's coming back as Grace, the runaway bride with some seriously killer survival instincts. Some sources are suggesting she'll return as Grace, but nothing's officially confirmed about her character just yet. So, while Weaving is definitely on board, we'll have to wait and see exactly who she's playing this time. I just didn't want to drop a straight-up no false info bomb and leave you hanging in confusion. And alongside Weaving, the original trio from Radio Silence is back too. That's directors Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillette, along with producer Chad Villella. You might remember them as the twisted minds behind the first film, so expect more of that crazy blend of horror, comedy, and slasher madness. Oh, and if you're worried about whether Weaving's actually into doing a sequel, relax. She's already teased that she's all in for another Ready or Not, so the hype is totally real. So far, she's on board, and I'm mentioning this because, well, recently we had a situation in another movie where an actor bailed just when it was time to start filming. Yeah, fun times, right? But for now, you can count on Samara being there, at least until further notice. Also, sometimes studios pull these type of moves to grab attention. Alright, let's dive into the plot details. Or should I say speculations, because surprise, surprise, the sequel was just announced, so official info is as scarce as finding a decent sequel these days. But hey, we've got some theories floating around, and honestly, 2 of them caught my eye. First theory is that Ready or Not could go down the anthology route, which, not gonna lie, I'm kinda into. Picture this. Grace, who by the end of the first movie has realized ghosts and supernatural stuff are as real as Hollywood milking every ounce out of a successful franchise. Now, she's all in on that supernatural life, researching it, investigating it, and boom, she stumbles into some new, creepy situation, maybe even taking on a new supernatural entity. At first, I thought this was fan fiction gone wild, but then rumors started swirling that the sequel might tie into other Radio Silence projects, like their vampire-themed movie, Abigail. And honestly, who wouldn't want to see Grace facing off against vampires? I'm already mentally buying my ticket. But the thing is, rumors will always remain rumors. However, if they really want to build a cinematic universe, then good for them. Because the truth is, anything being overdone always falls flat. Now, on to Theory 2. Which I'm hoping stays as buried as the villains from the first movie. Some folks think the sequel could pull a Babysitter 2 on us, where the villains come back as ghosts. Seriously? Ghost villains? Yeah, no thanks. I'm already waving the pass flag on that. Let's keep it fresh and stick with the first theory. If not first theory, then at least somewhat like that, okay? Not interested in that ghost villains stuff. Since the movie's been just announced, there's no official release date yet, which means we're stuck playing the waiting game. However, we may see it by the end of 2025 or early 2026. But hey, at least it gives us more time to speculate wildly and hope they don't pull any ghost villain nonsense on us, right? Also, I would love to know your theories as well. In the meantime, if you're as excited as I am, or even if you're just mildly intrigued, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any updates. I'll be here, digging up all the rumors, theories, and official news the second they drop. Until then, thanks for hanging out with me, and let's hope they bring the slasher comedy magic back for round 2. Catch you in the next one.